Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. My name is Buzzy107 and today we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring because, well, as you can see, I have my Electra and I need some ice. So, we're going to head over back behind me and hopefully get some ice. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, while we're in the air, I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. I am going to be doing a few more builds around this area, but I need to get a few more supplies because some of the builds that I want to do are going to require us to have some decent a decent supply of ice and some decent supply of shulker boxes. So today we're going to be trying to get some netherite. We are going to be getting ice because I need ice for some redstone projects, and we are going to be fixing up the underground base a little bit, well, underneath the base a little bit. Alright, so we made it over here to an ice biome, and I'm just going to go ahead and try and get as much ice as I can. Hopefully most of it will be packed ice. Alright, so from that adventure we didn't get anything really all that special. We got 10 snow blocks and a stack and 20 blue ice. And then if we come over here, I got 1 extra gold block. So I'm going to go do some exploring. Alright, so I'm back from the drowned village and we got a few things. We got some sea lanterns. We got plenty of sandstone stuff that we really don't need. And we got a decent amount of sand, and we got a bunch of wooden hose that really, I don't know why I'm keeping these, but I'm going to anyways. And in here I'm mainly just putting everything away right now. I guess I'll put these in here. So we got 2 of the snort and 3 of the angler. And we got our sniffer egg, which I'm going to put up there because I'm not sure where I'm going to build a area for the sniffer. We're going to get out our rocket box. Elytra back on. Alright, so not sure what I want to do right now. I might actually plot out an area for the sniffer off camera. I have been doing a little bit of work in between episodes down here. And this is something that I want to get to today. I'll probably just do a time lapse of it. I want to get all of this kind of figured out, like where I want it to go and how big I want it to be as far as like depth and everything. Because in here is that slime chunk that we saw. And then if we go over here, now that we can fly, just walking seems slow in my opinion. This is another slime chunk, but I have other plans for this. Because if we go here, F3, where is it? Slime chunk, true. And I've got some plans for in here. Might make this into a tree farm. Haven't decided yet. But if I'm going to, I need to make sure I have spot for high enough for the 2 tall trees. But yeah, that's basically what I've done in here. I haven't really done anything else. I got rid of the dripstone in favor of putting the bricks there. I got rid of the furnaces because I am planning on having a furnace wall that basically goes back a block. You'll have the chest here, the furnace will be here, obviously hopper there, but I want to get a solid design worked out in here first before going in and putting in redstone and stuff, just in case I have to tear it back out for any reason. So I'm going to go ahead and head back up, get materials that I might need for in here, and then we're going to work on getting some stuff done in here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do some work in here. I'm just going to go ahead and add these in. So we're just going to come along and just do this all the way across. That's one in, and then we have to do this again, set up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tear out this wall and then replace it, and then tear out the remainder of that wall and replace it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm down here and I went ahead and adjusted the lighting some. I think that it looks really cool. It gives it enough light to where it's not going to spawn anything, but it also gives it a look of, I don't want to say like a dungeon, but it gives it more of a deliberate look to the light. But I went ahead and chopped down some trees, and then on the 7th, now obviously this would all be dependent on if it works out to be 7, or if it doesn't work out to be, you know, works out to be an odd number or doesn't. And then put in like a stripe of color, and then we'll do spruce on this side. So we'll go like this, and we'll just put in the spruce right here and strip it. And I don't know which one I like more. I like the spruce just because, you know, spruce is the general like wood that we see. Now, what I could do, instead of having it right here, what I could do is go in here and go like that, and then like that, and then, which I think that might work out a little bit better. And what I could do is have this kind of match up with the lighting. And I think I really don't want to use the mangrove just because of how hard it's going to get, and if I need more, then I'm going to have to like get more. And I hate growing mangrove trees. I hate anything to do with mangrove right now. So that might be something that we have to build a farm for. It's just like a easier way to get mangrove trees, but I don't know how I feel about doing any kind of TNT duping right now. I mean, I don't want to use it on things like netherite mining and stuff like that, but I don't know how I feel about doing it for this tunnel, because I'm going to level with you guys. This tunnel is going to have my auto smelter in it, and that's basically all it's going to have. Auto smelter for food, auto smelter for materials, you know, all of that. So I don't know if I want to go through the whole process of setting up a big old farm, well, big old like TNT duping farm just for mangrove wood, just to make it look a little bit better. Or if I want to just continue what I've been doing in the other rooms and use spruce. Because we've been using spruce in all of the other rooms, and all the other rooms, in my opinion, look great. So what we'll probably do is I'll probably go ahead and use spruce for now. And once we get it all done, if I don't like it, I can always just tear it back out and do mangrove. But I think spruce is going to be the best bet because we'll be able to at least get it all laid out and get a section ready for our smelter. Alright, so I went ahead and got this done, and I went ahead and put trap doors in here and created an arch with the spruce wood. I haven't stripped all the spruce wood. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I also put in a little water trough right here, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm not 100% sold on it, but at the same time I do think that it looks pretty nice. So we're going to put this stuff up for now. I'm going to grab the chains back out, and we're going to break these out, and we're going to go ahead and put that one like that. And I think that works. I think that actually looks pretty good for the lighting. It gives it a little more light, but it also kind of makes the lighting look purposeful, and definitely makes it look a little bit more random. And I like it because even with the stone floor, it gives it kind of a like a shadowy effect. Now I do know that, you know, my shaders give shadowy effects, but I think that having the lighting kind of spaced out like this and just kind of, you know, not perfectly lit up straight across, you know, not spamming torches every block, I think gives it a lot more of a finished look. Alright, so I went ahead and put in a floor, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it this way or not. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I did mess with this a little bit, and I think I really do like the way that that looks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some half slabs, some stairs and everything, and just try and kind of like build this in to where it kind of matches with that and makes that shape. I mean, that doesn't look bad. I just don't think it's fully doing what I want it to do. Now that does kind of do what I was hoping. But it doesn't really have any definition because of the fact that it's all stone bricks. So it's not really giving the desired effect that I wanted. See, that's the conundrum that I'm facing right now, because I want to keep doing the stone bricks for the for the ceiling here, but I don't know if the stone bricks is actually going to work for this section. Alright, so I put in a couple of farms off camera. Well, not really a farm here, just the lava collection for the cauldron, with the dripstone and the cauldrons, and I put in this farm right here. It's just like a sugarcane farm, except for they will drip down. Eventually they should all grow, and they will get once they get to the observer, they will break, and then it will drop them down. This minecart right here will go across and drop them in this chest. So nothing too crazy, just a very simple little dripstone farm. And you know, I've been collecting the lava buckets, so we got 12 over there now. It has it's a spot of 13. I might take one of them out and put in the spruce, but I'm not sure yet. Alright, we're back. I went ahead and did some more work downstairs, but I'm kind of getting burnt out on that because it's been a lot of back and forth just trying to figure out what I'm doing as far as the design. And this is about what I got so far for the furnace. Alright, and well, it's not really working out the way that I was hoping it would, so we're going to pause on that. I did get this working, though, over here. So we've got some slime coming in. This has been working, so I've got all of these done. Now I'm just collecting some to make dripstone blocks. But as you can see, I have TNT in my inventory, so that means we are going to the Nether. I already prepped plenty of potions. So we're going to go ahead and try and get some netherite. Well, netherite. Main thing that I want to get is at least get my boots. You know, my pieces of my gear done. Boots, chest plate, that sort of thing. So we're going to head in here. I've got 43 TNT. So we're going to see how big of a dent we can make with 43 TNT. Let's go ahead and hop in here. And I'm probably just going to time-lapse this bit once we find a spot that we can land on. Because, I mean, we've all seen it. We know what it's like going to the end. Well, going to the Nether for netherite. And I'm going to go right here. Alright, so we got 12 pieces of the netherite scrap. We got our smithing templates. We're going to go ahead and go here. We're going to create the 3 ingots. We will stash the rest of the gold in there for now. So I'll probably do some more AFKing at the mob farm, and just to get some more of the stuff we need. Let's see. I know I want to do this pickaxe, so we'll go ahead and get the pickaxe done because we're going to need it. Sorry about that. We'll do our helmet and our boots. So boots, netherite, and there we go. Helmet, netherite, and there we go. So we now have full netherite. Well, as full as we can get for now. I'm probably going to go ahead and go mining for a little bit. Probably go get some sand, actually. Yeah, we'll go get some. Alright, so I went ahead and got that full shulker box of sand, and while I was off camera, I went ahead and did some mining as well. We're going to go ahead and fortune all of this here. I accidentally fortuned, I think it was like 2 pieces of redstone, so that's what that redstone in my chest was from. This isn't much, but it'll definitely help us when it comes to trimming our armor and stuff like that, because I'm probably just going to trim with diamonds this time. Because I was thinking redstone, but I'm thinking diamonds might be a better use of for trimming. We got 32 diamonds and a stack and 49 out of that little mining endeavor. which it wasn't much. It was just one little section of the strip mine. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself sorted, and then we're going to I'm probably going to go ahead and chop down some trees just to build up on some wood because we are low on everything. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back. Alright everybody, and we are back. I went ahead and did a live stream. Nothing too crazy off the live stream, just mapped out some builds. I got this little lake here in. And then if we come over here, I put another section of path in, and we got our sniffer. And he hasn't really sniffed up much, just a couple torchflower seeds, and we finally got a pitcher pod. But other than that, you know, nothing too crazy. Just a couple things here and there. I do need to make the fence taller because he is able to get out in a few places, even though he hasn't really tried. And then we were growing the torch flowers here, and we're going to go ahead and put this pitcher pod right there because I do want to do a little experiment on it. I want to see if I put a piece of string over top if I can stop the growth, because if I can, then that is potentially something we can use to decorate it. So I want to leave that there. And we are going to get working on this right here. This house right here is going to be a smithing area. And then this one is going to be a seamstress. So loom block here, smithing table block there. And before we get too far, you guys are going to see this most likely. I did go back to the end. I did get a couple more shulker boxes, just so that when we do projects like this, I can fill up a couple shulker boxes and have a good old time placing all this stuff. So for a closer look here at this area, I put in some drip leaf, put in some sea pickles just to light it up. I'm going to have some street lights going through, and we're going to work on a way to get a path to come through to this area. Now I don't know if I want to go around on that side or if I want to try and possibly reconstruct some of this to where it's more appropriate for a path to come up, but we'll figure that out. But for right now, I'm going to get some blocks together for the seamstress house. So without further ado, let's go ahead and grab that, and then we're going to get started. Alright, so I think I have my build palette set out. I'm going to do this just off the cuff. So we're going to get the cyan terracotta out. We're going to get the smooth quartz out. We're going to put the quartz bricks out. We'll put the diorite in our inventory, and we're going to go ahead and put these bricks, granite, and the walls in our inventory as well. Now, what I'm planning for this is the walls are going to be out of the terracotta and some of the diorite calcite, and then we're going to use the smooth quartz for any kind of windowsill. And then if we come over here, we're going to also use the smooth quartz, or we might use actually the block of quartz because it has that texture on it. If you look very closely, you can see a frame texture on it. We might use that for our walls. Now the walls on this one aren't going to be all that high. They're only going to be about 4 blocks high. So I don't know why I did 3 blocks. So there we go. They're going to be about 4 blocks high. And there's not going to be any kind of upstairs to this one. It's just going to be kind of how it is. And let's see. So let's block up here, put a block here, break that. So that's basically how high it's going to be. It's going to be a very simple, modern-ish style build. We're gonna block this one off. Because there is no reason of having it with the tree right here. Of having a window there. I mean, we can put one in, but... well, yeah, we'll put one in. So, basically that's how it's going to be. I'm not going to do quartz for this one because it's an interior wall, and I want to try and keep the interior looking somewhat decent. Well, as decent as I can with using terracotta and different blocks like that. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work, and yeah guys, I'll come back in just a second. Alright, so I went ahead and got a majority of the building's walls laid out. I decided to go ahead and do a 2-story instead of a 1-story because I want this to kind of have a modern look to it. We are going to take out that wall right there, grab this. So what I did was kind of a split frame. As you can see right here is the quartz blocks and the the quartz blocks and the cyan terracotta, and on this side is calcite, smooth quartz, quartz bricks, and also the quartz blocks for the sides. So went in here, put in a 3 tall window, put a window right here, another 3 wide window there, and you know, so on and so forth. I probably will take this one and make it about 3 tall, but I am going to replace that with the stairs, most likely, essentially. So I might actually, what I might do is just put the stairwell going up here. And let's actually try and get this somewhat figured out with these blocks right now. So we'll do that, and then that. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so the build is, for the most part, finished. I just went ahead and did it real quick. Used some end rods for lighting, just to give it like a modern look to the lights. I don't like the particles, but can't really do anything about them. So up here is kind of storage. Up here is going to be mostly just open access. I am going to put blocks around here. And probably carpet all of this in gray. That way, you know, nothing spawns up here. Because I'm not going to put any lights on here. And, let's see. I got enough on me. So all I'm planning on doing here is just coming up here and just doing, either doing a access like this. Let me move that. Just doing something like this, or you know, with some smooth stone mixed in, or going around and doing something like that with as well having some smooth stone mixed in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll probably either that or I'll swap it out with walls, because walls could look really cool too. But I'm going to go ahead and get that all sorted out, and then we'll come back. Alright, so I went ahead and put in the roof here. As you can see, I went with the gray carpet on the top. Went ahead and decided to do the walls, because I think the walls just kind of cement that look of a building, like the guardrail across the top of a building, a little bit better. And I think that this one turned out really well. Now what I do want to try, just to kind of see how it looks, I'm going to pop some of this stuff in here. We're going to grab this wall and this wall, and on the terracotta, like right here, we're just going to pop in some walls to look like, well, maybe it was hit or something, or maybe the cover is coming off, because as you can see, this is like I don't know, about half a third of a block thicker than the actual dimensions of the terracotta. So I think that having the wall just kind of inset a little, and maybe we can break up some of the monotony by putting like granite there, And I want to just do this on a couple of places, on the terracotta specifically. But I don't know. I'm gonna let that sit, let that marinate for a little bit. But I think as far as in here goes, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start decorating. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some carpets around, put some wool blocks around. You know, have some some beehives to look like boxes that would have fabric in it. And then I'm gonna try and see if I can test my hand at making a sewing machine with just blocks. Alright, so the interior for this one is going to be fairly simple. I went ahead and got all the dyes that I could think of besides gray. Um, I have some banners made up, have, you know, plenty of wool around here. So what I'm going to do is very simply, I'm just going to get as much of the wool out as I can. So wool and carpets. And I'm just going to place them kind of like this in a few of the corners. Maybe not right there. So just have like some of them in stacks, some of them just with a piece of carpet on them. You know, have some of it like that with, you know, other wools maybe mixed in with it. And, you know, then let's put the brown wool here, and we'll put a piece of carpet on top of it. And what I'll do is I'll take these and I'll just place them in here like they're all stacked up. And then I'll come up here, put some more. And then I'm going to go on one of these, along one of these walls, or gotta find the longest wall, which it might be this one. And I'm just gonna place down item frames that, and have like some of the dyes here, come across here, do some dyes. So I need a total of 16. So I've got 5 there, 3 there, and then, oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit the mic. Hopefully that didn't mess up anything audio-wise. Have some here. Have one here. So that's what, 2 more, 3 more. So we've got 8. So 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Might have to take out some of these lights just so I can put them on the wall. I can take out this one, I believe. Yeah. So we'll take out this and this. Alright, so that's 2, 7. That makes 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'll take this one out, and then I'll put one there. Alright, that works. Oh, I can put them behind it too. Okay, well that'll make it a lot easier then, because I can take these 3 out, and I can put 1, 2, and 3. So it'll go around and just kind of snake around here. Alright, well that'll work. And then I will go ahead and I'll swap everything out in my inventory. So what do I've got? Yellow, gray, blue, lime, green, red, light blue, purple, pink, cyan, orange, and magenta. And we'll start over here. We'll do that one, and we'll just kind of go along. I'll make it more aesthetically pleasing later on, as far as like having maybe a rainbow effect. Alright, so green, lime green, red, orange, cyan, magenta, light blue. Do I have light blue? I do not. So light blue, purple, pink, and what colors am I missing? Did I put in white? Okay, I'm missing black. So let me go here. Alright, so I'm missing gray and black. Gray, black, and then brown is the last one. And I don't know if I have any cocoa beans. Alright, so off camera I went ahead and got some of these banners done. Just a couple of simple examples, nothing too crazy. Just something to give an example of what we can do once we get all the banner patterns, which I currently don't have. But let's go ahead and take a quick little flight. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode with the build and some of the stuff that we did off camera. Of course, you know, we did that on the stream, but I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next episode, we will be working on the smithing house. We will get the smelter setup going once I figure out the redstone, that is, because me and redstone, we still don't get along. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, my name has been Buzzy107. If you liked the episode, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and everybody, you have a great week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.